audio, fucking music volume. I found out what was making my fucking shit go bad. All the music in this game's copyrighted. So that plays a huge fucking issue, honey. So all of my videos were being turned down, even though you were able to see them, they weren't being able to be saved. They did.
Press the cross button to go to the lobby.
Let me know when you found it. Look at what that says. Look at how broken I made this Camaro. Over on the right side in that box where it says horsepower and foot-pounds of torque. One might say I deserve a birthday cake for that shit. That's 1,558 horsepower. 1,900, almost 2,000 foot-pounds of torque. That's why I said when I hit second gear, shit gets real. It only has two. So basically, all that torque and power that I had taken off is reiterated. So if I'm turning or doing anything other than going straight when I hit second gear, like Doc Brown said, you're going to see some serious shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Does 194 mile an hour in 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. Supercars today are barely beating 3.5 and 3.6. Come on now. Well, baby, you know what? My mic is charging. I'm not going to be racing for a minute. Go ahead. You got to pee? That's fine. That gives my mic more time to charge because you know how it's like right at my ears and it helps me hear the car. That way I'll be able to shift correctly because if I miss this shift, this thing will throw a rod. You don't have that much horsepower to drive it wrong, I promise. God. Oh, it was me. I was contacting you from the other side. Hello? You know? You told me I had. I've seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. I was there and I saw what you did, saw it with my own two eyes. So you can wipe off that grin, 'cause I know where you've been, and it's all been a pack of lies. And I can feel it coming in the air tonight. I sound like shit coming through a TV, let me tell you. See, I drive this car like I'm driving through Georgia in late July. I knew you'd get it. You know, I wasn't in a hurry, so I slowed down, took a two-lane road to our one-horse town. You know what was going on when I got there, babe? A party. Oh, no, you're beautiful, baby. The only party I'm privy to is the one in your pants. No. No, I'm joking. I love you, beautiful. Because, honey, just the way it is, that's what happens when you put heat in the ceiling. The heat can only blow. Listen, here's what happens. As the heat is blew down from the ceiling, the heat itself actually splits off from the air and slowly works its way back up to the fucking. That's why you can hold your hand up next to your ceiling and it will be warmer than you are down there. Swear to God. It proves my point through literally physics. Like I said, I am way too smart to be a fucking hillbilly. My panties are always right into the unknown, but most of the time I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I love you. You want me to show you my idea of a bad time? Taking two hammers and smacking them together, watching them explode, and then waking up in the goddamn hospital. That's the story of my Uncle Bo had a piece of steel in his goddamn chest. And it wasn't from that. Kind of a same shit though. Dumb motherfucker should have put a rag over it. Several rags. You take a rag or two and you fold them up, fold it up into little tiny pieces, then you whack it with the hammer. This dumb bit, my Uncle Bo was dumb son bitch with a carpenter hammer, putting a crank in, tapping it in, piece of the crank fucking, he hits it, tapping it in, piece of the crank shatters off and shoots straight into his fucking chest. He didn't get that motherfucker out for quite a few years. It had been stuck on so many layers of skin that he literally watched me peel them one by one like onions. They'd been in his fucking chest for like 10 years. If I had a strong enough, I mean, to be honest, honey, if I had a strong enough fucking floor in this trailer, I'd do engine work out of the trailer, but it ain't. If I was to roll my fucking shop, not shop, but my fucking engine stand through his house with a decent weighted engine, you know, like my 350, the fucking wheels would go to the floor, pow. There'd be nothing I can do. Fuck, I've loved always just fucking waking up and work right being right next to you. That's why I liked working for myself when I used to. Used to do engine work, used to do carpentry work. This is whenever I lived at the house. I don't live at the house no more. I don't have access to all my fucking buildings and shit. Not to mention, mom stuffed them plumb full of shit. Believe it or not, but hidden, and I do mean hidden deep, and I mean deep, deep, deep inside all that shit, is a couple Honda scooters that I'll rebuild whenever I take the time to do so. Old Honda fucking Sprees. You remember them when they come out in the 80s? I got a couple of them that I planned on rebuilding for the kids. There ain't nothing wrong with them. They fired up whenever I put them in there. That way, whenever they got 16, 17-year old, they wouldn't have to worry about getting their license before they could drive. There's a black one and two red ones. One of the red ones is faster because it was freshly rebuilt. They'll get in here now. Now, you fat whore. That's what I thought. Lay your ass down. Baby, you the sexiest woman on planet Earth. I ain't gonna lie to you though. If I'm going back to working like at a factory, I'm probably gonna pick me up a deep fryer. Makes cooking a lot. A deep fryer. Well, I mean, an air fryer works and all. It's just it's an air fryer. You know, it's not the same. You don't have that same crisp on your fries. You be putting all that healthy food away to come dig in my deep fried food. Hey, would you cook you, babe? It smells and fucking tastes. It smells like it tastes wonderful. I know it does. Honey, you want some? I love you, baby. See, what I do is I let my deep fryer cool off, and then I put it directly in a deep freeze or a freezer, so all bacteria stops. So I only got to change my oil twice a week. Well, not twice a week, but twice a month. Saves money on oil. You ever seen that shit? Okay, like small mom and pop businesses used to do it. They can't do it anymore because of the way fryers are made now. They're made to be cleaned out. They're not made to preserve. You know what I'm saying? That bottom bin used to slide out and you just slip it in your freezers. What that would do would stop the process of bacteria. That was just the way it was. And now everyone's, yeah. And by the way, I found out canola oil is very toxic. They actually changed the name of the original oil because no one bought it because of its name to canola oil. I had been using canola oil thinking it was Italian oil, but it's not. Fuck that. You are a sexy lady. Yeah. Uh, uh, See, that's what I want to put in my A plus class. You see that right there? It's a 1965 Ford Mustang. That's what I want to put in my A plus class, but I don't have the money. I mean, that's not a bad one either. That's a CUDA. So put that in my A class. You got, Boss Mustang, John Wick's Mustang. But that was what I was talking about because it's smaller and lighter. The more horsepower I push through it, the more speed it'll produce. So I'd really like to get that, but like I said, it's all challenge based. I got a 35 tier A playlist. What do I got to unlock? In tier A classes. Okay, I can unlock that. No problem. that's a Mazda. No, that's a Nissan. I'm wrong. That's one of the 180s. I believe that's a 240. No, that's a Silvio. That's a K. I think it's a 240 though. Originally, body style. Yeah, fuck that car. That's what my BMW is right there. And I've turned it around into what I drive. So, believe it or not, that more reminds me of my Escort than an actual Ford Escort on here. They ain't even got a fucking Ford Escort on here, I don't think. Sadly, the only car Dodge has on here. Yep, yep.
Press the cross button. Chat is enabled when you are in a party. Hold the touchpad button to form a party.
Come on, motherfucker, come on. What it is, I got to try to find a boosted playlist with a beat. I'm wanting to beat all the fucking racers. Is what I'm wanting to do. Make my way to the top so I can start unlocking better cars.
Hold the touchpad button to form a party.
See, participate in a boosted playlist with a BMW right there for him. I can do the earn 1 bar of nitrous using any fucking pursuit tech. That's easy. Which actually reminds me, I need to go in and modify something. Swap, performance, pursuit tech. Here we go. Do the repair kit. Damage increase. Let's see what that does. Damn, I got that car right on the fucking limit of what I can do to it. Right on the fucking limit, too. I do know this. We need to go to handling and adjust that slider for more grip. Not enough that I can't burn corners and shit, but I do need some extra sauce. I need the elite charger. See, that even puts me over to A plus. Let's try that. And then the stock version. I know that took me right into A plus, didn't it? God damn, you talk about working pennies right now. Trying to get this just fucking right. So I can have more fucking horsepower over nitrous. I don't need nitrous as much as I need fucking horsepower. I need fucking straight up, get up and go juice. I'm running the fucking best supercharger I can put on the motherfucker. I need this car to fucking scoot. I should probably do it, I do believe. Let me make sure that the pursuit tech shit I put on it stayed. Yep. Alright.
Chat is enabled when you are in a party. Hold the touchpad button to form a
Please
party.
tell me there's a boosted playlist up. No, there isn't. But there is this. I'll run one of these in the A class. I forgot something. Something I had been forgetting to do on this car. That's what it is. Take all that colory bullshit off of it. That way I can actually see what I'm doing in my wheel placement and turns. Jesus Christ, I hate all that fucking shit. I'm a very, very fucking
Chat is enabled when you are in a
traditional
party.
style
Hold
racer.
the touchpad button to form a party.
Spawn at the dragon, man. Go dragon. There it is. Out of it. Let's see who wants to drag. Hopefully it's somebody with some horsepower. Don't let me do it all. There's somebody out there has to be. Looks like there's me. You up for it. Come on, somebody join. I'm wanting to shit on y'all with that Camaro. I'm trying to get someone to join. That's why I keep resetting the playlist, because I mean, ain't no sense of me drag racing by my goddamn self. Fuck it, I'll take it down to the A class. Anybody want to do A class drag playlist? Now, my goddamn car ain't gonna fucking hang 10 with none of them for sure, because I picked the worst goddamn car I do believe for fucking trying to beat anything in A class. That seems like it would do better if it was a lot more upgraded, because it's weak as fuck right now. That BMW I got is 300 horsepower, which granted it's a smaller, lighter car. That's a lot more push than what you give it credit for, but still. See, I mean, it's not really that fast. It's made for whenever I get up there to hold it. See. Just me, honey. I'm not even worried about it. I'll burn my tires. I'm just going to run the car. Get it over with. 24,000. I'm going to leave it hanging, but also I'm going to push for the wind. There ain't nothing here. Just wind. Ain't nothing to win, nothing to prove. Fuck that car. Fuck that car too. What it is, I'm just holding R2 and letting it go. Just shifting when I need to. That's it. Yeah, what fucking gear, bud? It's a 4-speed. What fucking gear? It's telling me to shift up like a damn shift light. Let's go ahead and just burn it down to the rim. Perfect fucking temperature on the release. Ain't that fucking? There's something I'm noticing wrong. I've got to fix in the menus. And that's ain't even worried about it. Let them goddamn tires go cold. It ain't like this thing's got 1,500 horsepower. That's the other car. That's the Grim Reaper on 4 fucking wheels. It's took me out more than it has anybody fucking else. But hey, okay, got it. Where the fuck did that come from? Okay, thank you, I guess. I've always liked those Camaro rims. They remind me of the Corvette Rally rims. I've got the Oldsmobile equivalent though, sitting in my building. I got them 442 rims. I love you. The only thing it's missing, hold on one second. That ain't it. That's it. Edit window. I knew something was missing. I kind of like the one room. What in the fuck is that? Huh? Hit it front. How about no frame? There it is. Look at that. How about that, sugar pie? Or does it need a frame? I mean, no, doesn't. Looks good on my car. I kind of like it. With it being that aggressive, it'll make it easier for me to hear shit. So do you approve of the modifications, baby?
Chat is enabled when you are in a party. Hold the touchpad button to form a party.
Please tell me there's a base to playlist going on. There's not. Fuck. All right, then. What we got going on? Nothing. Okay. See, about 80 mile an hour, you grab second gear and you're gone. See what I mean? Look at this motherfucker. Going so goddamn fast, you don't know which way's up. I done went into the darkness, like deep into the darkness. The darkness we only think about, not even talk about, with this fucking car. This car does not belong in this goddamn list. Period. At all. Like when you hit second gear, like I said, I felt like Doc Brown. You're gonna see when this thing hits 85 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Fucking Christopher Lloyd, bro. No, I don't want to do a B-class drag, bro. I'm not a B-class driver. I don't drive shit that slow. I can't handle it. It's like I don't even like really driving my fucking BMW. I like driving my Charger. I like driving this. This one here's scary. My Charger's comfortable to drive. You know, I got my gears, I got my power right. So this car, on the other hand, you hold the fuck on. You grab second gear and you pray. She really needs some goddamn brakes. But good luck with that shit. There ain't no brakes at 196 mile an hour. There's just not. This thing will go very fast. It'll get there quick. Like I said, I showed you 1,500 horsepower and almost 2,000 foot-pounds of torque of goddamn what were they thinking? I'll see if anybody wants to run it. I don't like doing them low ones. I like these bigger ones, Well, I get paid if I'm going to show up. Come on, bro. Somebody throw stuff. Nope, I don't have a S Plus card, bud. I got an S card. I got two of them. Question is, which one am I going to beat your ass with? Stupid fast? Fast. I ain't gonna lie to you, the Charger will pull on them, but that goddamn Camaro just smokes in supercars like fuck. And no one fucking joins.